Hey, what's up guys? Aaron here. Welcome to the video. So Celsius updates, we have the Litigation Oversight Committee officially going after Mashinsky, the co-founders, and other top executives. So this came out yesterday or so, whenever you're watching this. There are several defendants here. So this is 180 pages. A lot of it is similar to the examiner's report that came out a couple years ago, but they go into a lot more detail here in the 180 pages. I did make some notes, just want to cover some of the big ones for you. Then I'm going to head into the complaints that they are basically asking for, what they're wanting from this, and then a little bit of exactly how much money they withdrew and the OTC sales that they were all involved in as well.
And I want to take a quick second to talk about the sponsor of the video, which is Aura. Now, I've been using Aura every day for well over a year and a half, and I love it. They are an all-in-one financial protection platform. They do identity protection, credit protection, and also protect all sorts of personal info as well. In my last video, I enabled the spam call protection, and since I did that, I've been getting less spam calls, which I think are a result from the Stretto hack that all of us were affected by. So if you live in the United States and you have not given it a try, I highly recommend you do. They are offering a 14-day free trial. You can go to my link, which is aura.com/Aaron Bennett, or you can scan the QR code somewhere here on the screen. And now let's get back to the video.
So they start out by going over a couple of the different lies that were perpetrated and said again and again. So the lie of paying 80% of the revenue to the customers was a lie. Celsius invested in safe and well collateralized investments. That was a lie. Celsius lied about raising $50 million in the ICO in 2018. That was a lie. 117 million of those CEL tokens were sent to the Celsius treasury and were not actually purchased, and they lied about that in multiple occasions. The weekly AMAs with Alex Mashinsky said again that everything was safe, and we all know what he was saying in those weekly AMAs. Celsius lost hundreds of millions of dollars through poor investments with KeyFi and Equities First and others, which I'll cover. They lost $250 million when Bitcoin went up in 2020 and 2021 because they didn't actually have that Bitcoin. They were using that Bitcoin to artificially prop up the price of CEL token, which we'll get to later in the video. And then the founders basically took their CEL token they got for free, or most of it for free, and then they cashed out. In 2021, Celsius lost over $1.2 billion. Again, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars to inflate the price of CEL token. Celsius employees knew Alex was misrepresenting things on the weekly AMAs as well, and they tried to cover that up. So they lost $120 million with Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, $110 million with Stakehound, $49 million with the Badger DAO hack. So here's a picture of the insiders and how much CEL token they had July 12th, 2022. So in total, they had around 86 million CEL token. And we have Nuke Goldstein and others receiving loans against their CEL token. So Nuke got a $4.2 million loan from Celsius April 1st, 2021. And Daniel Leon's company received a $4 million loan April 13th, 2022. So that was like 3 months before they went bankrupt. So a little bit more about CEL token. So they purchased CEL in amounts that were greater than the amount they needed to meet reward obligations. So this is the whole argument that they were buying more CEL token than they needed, and they were doing so to increase and artificially inflate the price. And they inflated the price for reasons I'll get to in just a moment. They have an example of just needing 65,000 CEL token, but they purchased 100,000 CEL token. Alex says on his AMAs that we obviously want CEL token to go higher, but we don't control it. It's not like we are the invisible hand that controls the pricing here or anything like that. And we now know that they played a huge part in the price of CEL token. April 2021, Celsius resumed purchasing more CEL token than it needed to pay rewards and CEL to artificially inflate the price of the token. For 2021, Celsius purchased approximately $243 million more of CEL tokens than it paid to its customers as rewards. And Roni Cohen-Pavard pled guilty end of last year to counts of defrauding investors in Cell Token by artificially manipulating the market, conspiring to manipulate the price of Cell Token, market manipulation of Cell, wire fraud in connection with the manipulation of the Cell Token. So this is one of the big things that the Litigation Oversight Committee, the people that are essentially suing Mashinsky and others, are going after here. So this is how much Cell Token between 2019 and 2022 Alex Mashinsky, Daniel Leon, and Newt Goldstein sold through centralized and decentralized exchanges. So essentially, Alex Mashinsky sold $73 million worth of Cell Token, Daniel Leon sold $10 million, and Nuke sold $2.7 million. And again, they were using customer deposits to buy Cell Token to artificially inflate the price. And that is what got them into a lot of the mess that they were in, because they didn't have enough money to pay everybody back, because they were taking directional bets on the market. They were losing money in all sorts of DeFi things, which I'll get to in a second. So just kind of giving you an overview. There's a lot I can talk about. I think this complaint was over 180 pages, but just kind of summarizing it for you guys. So let's go here. This is at the very end of the document. Prayer for relief. So they're looking for damages, all sorts of damages. They're saying they had breaches of contract. All three of them did. Obviously, preferential and fraudulent transfers. So they want all that money to come back to the estate and then be paid back to us, the customers. The defendants, meaning the Litigation Oversight Committee, is wanting all of that crypto back at the highest price possible. So I'm glad they're using the $50 million to fund this Litigation Oversight Committee. And they're using this to go after the people that pretty much everybody wants them to go after. Here we have some of just how much money each of the defendants withdrew. And I believe this is 1 year from the time of bankruptcy. $12 million for AM Ventures. I believe this is one of Alex Mashinsky's companies. Daniel Leon from July 21 to May of 2022, $8.6 million. Chrissy Mashinsky, man, literally from April 2022 to May 31st, 2022, so a couple months before the bankruptcy, she withdrew $4.9 million. Jeremy Beaudry, from July 21 to May 22, $4.9 million. Koala One, which is another LLC, $4.4 million. Alex Mashinsky's main account, $2.8 million. Nuke Goldstein, 2.5. Eliza Lands, which is Daniel Leon's wife, $1.9 million. Roni Cohen Pavan, 1.3 mil. Bits of Sunshine, which I believe was owned by Nuke Goldstein, $572,000. Harumi, just 17 grand. 413 LLC, which is owned by Nuke Goldstein, $11,000. And here is something that is crazy. So OTC Sales, essentially, these are Cell tokens that the insiders and the founders had, and they were selling them for US dollars. And again, Celsius was using customer deposits to artificially inflate how much Cell token was worth. Literally right here from Roni Cohen Pavan, when he pled guilty, he says, "I knew and understood that the purpose of these excess purchases was at least in part to increase the price of Cell token and prevent the price of Cell from dropping, and to create an appearance of a more liquid market in Cell token, trading, all of which were intended to, at least in part, induce additional money to come into Cell token." So it was all, or not all, I should say, it was largely a facade, right? To get things to look like they were better than they actually were. So going back right here, this is OTC Sales. So Daniel Leon, from 2020 to 2021, converted his Cell token to $11.5 million at a price when Cell token was super, super high, over $7, close to $8 here. Johan Treutler converted Cell token to a total of $8.8 million. Newt Goldstein got $2.3 million from his Cell token. Jeremy Beaudry got close to $4 million. Alex Mashinsky, $500,000. Eliza Lands, $1.7 million. 413, the LLC, $1.7 million. Roni Cohen Pavan, just over $1 million. and Harumi Thompson $1.3 million. So this is the issue, or this is the main issue, right? They were, again, using customer deposits to increase the price of Cell token, and then they were taking the Cell token that most of them got either as bonuses or they got very, very cheaply to then convert into US dollars and out of Cell token. That's basically it for the video. Just wanted to make this because this came out and I think a lot of people are happy to see this. And I will obviously keep you guys updated on what happens with this. This could take months or possibly, I don't know, a year or two to fully play out, but I will obviously keep you guys posted on what happens here. And two things before I go. There have been some people asking me about how do I write a statement to the court, specifically regarding Alex Mashinsky's trial, which is going to be happening January of next year. Well, you can do what's called a victim impact statement. Now, I'm getting this off of the internet, and there are two people here. I will leave their names and email addresses below, and apparently you can send in your victim impact statement to them. I haven't confirmed this with Wendy or Tanya. One works at the DOJ, the other at the Attorney General's office in New York, but this is what has been floating around online, so I will include this for you guys below if you'd like to do that. And finally, an update from Ionic Digital. This came out today. We're excited to announce John Penver as our new CFO. With 18 plus years in data center tech and infrastructure, John brings extensive finance and operations expertise to drive our listing process and financial strategies. Welcome to the team, John. And there is a PR Newswire article about it as well. I'll include this below if you'd like to check it out. So that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys posted. Hope you guys are doing well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.